Hey guys, Twisty Jimbo here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about what I believe has been the most useful thing for building an audience on YouTube and Twitch to this point in the first like 3 to 4 weeks that I've been streaming and creating content. What have I done that I felt has worked, and also some stuff that I've done that I felt has not worked quite as well. So to get things started, I want to go straight into my first thing that's worked. And the biggest thing for me, it's not gonna be some tip like follow people on Instagram, follow people on Twitter, do follow for follow. Actually, do not do follow for follow. Follow for follow, my bad. It doesn't really work out for you. You don't actually gain viewers from it. It just like falsely inflates your follower count. And it really looks bad if you actually like want to turn it into something and like apply for sponsorship. People really do not like follow for follow. So if you see Discords or Twitter pages that are built around following each other, don't do it. Now, that's not the same thing as certain Twitter pages like Small Streamers Connect, which their goal is to help small streamers reach out to each other. They don't encourage follow for follow. There's a difference there, and it's not just people artificially inflating their follower count. It's just people trying, or that is one person or a small group of people trying to help streamers who are just getting started find an audience and help their audiences find streamers that they want to watch. So you'll see me when I tweet, I'll tweet out things like at Streamers Connect or at Small Streamers Connect. And when I tweet those things out and I add them, that's just, they will retweet it, and that's allowing me to reach a larger audience. And that leads me into the thing that I believe has been the most helpful for creating an audience online. And the number one thing I can say without a doubt that has helped me build is talk to people who have already made it. So that doesn't mean like go meet Shroud or Dr. Disrespect. It doesn't mean find the biggest people in streaming and talk to them. But the people who have achieved the goal you're trying to get to, like if I'm trying to get to affiliate, I know 2 or 3 guys I used to play Rainbow Six with. They have gotten to affiliate recently. So I message them on Discord and I talk to them and I'm like, what have you guys done that helps you grow your stream? And they give me advice, and I'm like, I take that advice and I take the pieces that I think that I can apply to my own stream and my own content, and I spin and take the pieces I like. Some pieces won't work. That's just how advice goes. Some things you'll be like, okay, I see why it helped them, but it didn't help me that much. And then you get rid of it. But there will be pieces and there'll be little things and small things that they bring up that you did not realize were important. And when you take them and put them on your own stream, it will help you grow. Like I've gone from, I was pulling like 0 to 2 followers or 0 to 2 viewers per stream. And that was like my friends. Like there was no one watching. And in 3 weeks, I've gone to maybe 5 to 10. Generally the average is around 4 or 5. But I've reached into double-digit viewers on a few streams already. And it's just been like, it's been 3 weeks. Like that's just me reaching out to people and asking for tips. And also that networking, a lot of people say networking doesn't work. Networking doesn't work to get you followers, but networking does help to get your name in the community. So things like, especially if you watch like Harris Heller, he says things like follow for follow, networking, and playing with big streamers do not get you followers. That is true. They do not get you followers, and they don't get you viewers really either. But networking can teach you a lot about how to get viewers, because you have to interact with all sorts of people when you're networking. And that helps you be able to interact with all sorts of viewers. And it also helps you be more confident in what you've done. Because the reason I say that is you reach out and you take pieces of people who have already made it and you put them in your own content. You know they've made it, and it boosts your confidence because you're like, they've already made it. So I know this stuff works and I have no reason to doubt it. As opposed to when you first start out and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is crazy. I'm just going in blind here and just trying to have some fun with it. And that confidence is what attracts viewers. It's not like showmanship or your excessive celebrations or your excessive raging. That doesn't really attract. It might get a few, but that's not what attracts viewers for the long term. It's your confidence. It's how you hold yourself. It's how you talk to people. And that ability to reach out and make people feel like they're welcome to the community, but also feel like they're like gathering around something. It's not just a bunch of people who are like sitting there watching someone silently play a video game. No one wants to watch that. But no one wants to watch someone who's just talking the whole time, just filling space. They want people who can strike, who can have a conversation and who can talk to the stream, but it's also meaningful. They want that connection. And I think reaching out to people as a, like, it's not practicing talking. yet it helps the most with attracting new people and establishing new connections with people you already have watching. So if I had to say one thing that you have to do is reach out to people who've already achieved your goals. Not the biggest people, but people who have reached Twitch affiliate, who have, I'm not really familiar with Mixer, but who have hit a certain number of followers on Mixer that you're trying to get to. People who've hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, people who have 1,000 subs on YouTube, people who have been monetized on YouTube. You don't need to reach out to huge YouTubers or huge streamers, but you need to reach out to people that you know. It's probably actually better to not reach out to them, because by reaching out to them, they're really not going to listen to you. But if you reach out to people you know or have connected with before, like people I've played like competitive Rainbow Six with, and so they know who I am, they're going to give you more personalized advice because A, they know you a little bit, and B, they will want to help you because you've established that connection. So I think that's the most important thing with building viewership and growing as a brand, is reaching out, making that effort, because viewers don't want to take the first step. Very few viewers click on a stream and go, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to make this streamer talk to me. I do it sometimes. It's kind of fun to see what people are doing, but it's really hard, especially people who get on like after a day of work or school and they don't really want to like actively force a streamer to talk. They won't talk. They'll just sit there and they'll watch. And it's like, yeah, it's a viewer, but is it really a viewer? Because you're not interacting with them. There's no reason for them to come back or follow you. And that's the goal, is not to get the viewers initially, it's to get the followers so that people know you exist. So if you want to not only hold on to viewers, but establish connections and start to build that community and build that brand, reach out to people you know that have achieved goals. And if you don't know people, look for Discords, look for things. Like there's a small streamers Discord that I'm a part of. Not follow for follow. I'm emphasizing this again. Do not do follow for follow. It's very bad. But reach out to Discords because they have communities built around collaborating with each other, working with each other, and you will meet other streamers in similar positions to you. And that ability to reach out to them and connect with them and build relationships with them will teach you how to build relationships and connect with the people that come into your chat. So when I say that the most important thing for small streamers is to ask for help and to ask for advice, that is what I mean. They're just go out, have like fake it till you make it with confidence, and you will talk to people and they'll be like, you may be afraid, you might think a question is stupid, but you ask someone and they'll be like, oh, don't worry about it, and they'll help you. And if they don't help you, well, then you move on and ask someone else. Like, it doesn't hurt you if you ask someone and they laugh at you. You're like, oh well, and you just move on. Or someone's like, that was blatantly obvious. You're like, well, you don't have to say it wasn't for me. You just be like, oh, thank you. And you take whatever they told you besides the making fun of you part and you apply it to your stream, and suddenly you're that much better, and it took you 5 minutes. You message a guy for 20 minutes, you stream for 5 hours. You have time to message someone for 20 minutes. You do that messaging, you make that connection, you establish a relationship, even if you never play with them on stream. You suddenly have advice on how to build viewership, and you have a new tool to add your toolbox that will help you add viewers and establish connections to bring those viewers back. And so if you want to build a community, you don't want to just get that huge follower count with no actual viewers. That's how you do it. You talk to people, you build relationships, and you work on connecting with everyone. Because then as you begin to grow and you reach those like 40, 50 viewer streams where you cannot like personally connect with everyone, you will become familiar with building a community and just having confidence. And so you won't have to build that connection, because when people click on your stream, they will feel a connection. They will start to connect with you. And just the ability to talk in a meaningful and constructive way will let people feel like they're really connecting with the streamer, which is the most important thing for not only getting viewers, but for getting followers and bringing people back to view multiple days in a row. So this has been Twisty Jimbo. That was my stream advice for the week. And honestly, that's it. That's the one thing I think you guys all need if you're trying to build a community and build yourself as a brand. That is the most important thing. You need to reach out and you need to actively try to connect with people outside of the people you already know. So this has been Twisty Jimbo. If you like this content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you disagree with my ideas, feel free to comment below. I respond to everybody, or as many as I can, even if they disagree, and I will respectfully talk about my ideas with you. If you want to see me play games live, or just talk to me live, or even about like ideas like this, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/twistygimbo. There'll be a link in the description. Follow me on Twitter if you want updates about new videos, as well as when I go live on Twitch. And there's also a link to my Discord Twitter and Discord will be linked in the description, and my Discord is also linked on Twitter and Twitch. So in my Discord, I talk to people about streams and stuff if they want to interact with me, ask questions about a video, get more in-depth into why I think certain things about whatever I give my opinion on in my vlog style content. Feel free to message me on Discord. I try to respond to as many of those as I can as possible. And that's about all for this video. So thank you guys, and I will see you either on my stream or in the next video.